Do you think that the world of professional basketball or NBA is just about the game on the court? If yes, then you need to think again. That's right, because NBA games are in fact much more than that. These games advocate that the players are not just talented on the court, but are also known for the unique and sometimes bizarre fashion choices outside the game. And although there are a number of NBA stars who have exhibited weird fashion choices in the past, do you know which NBA player takes the center stage? Or better, do you know that some NBA stars who made headlines for the unique and sometimes bizarre fashion choices in the past even regret wearing what they wore? Do you know which NBA star we are specifically talking about? If you don't know and are curious to find out, then welcome! In this video, we will look at some of the weirdest fashion choices made by NBA stars. But before that, do subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so. Also hit that notification and like button if you enjoyed this video, as it helps us a lot. Without further ado, here are the top weirdest fashionistas in all of NBA history. Coming back to the point, first things first, to answer the question, which star takes the center stage when it comes to weirdest fashion choices in NBA history? Drum rolls? Yup, it's none other than Russell Westbrook. Number 1. Russell Westbrook. That's right, at number 1 we have Russell Westbrook, known for his fearless and unique sense of style. One of the best examples of Westbrook's weird fashion choices includes this shirt featuring his own image. And it's not just one shirt, but a bunch of them that are believed to be a staple item in his wardrobe. Weird, right? Westbrook also has a fondness for clothing that can give off a youthful or playful appearance, such as clothes resembling those worn by children. For instance, one of the weirdest examples of this childlike costume worn by the star includes the overalls he wore to the Teen Choice Awards, which were a reminiscent of the fashion trend from the 1990s. This, however, has led to some scathing criticism that the NBA player had to face, as some believe that these outfits make him appear as an overgrown child. Ouch. But hey, if the child inside of him is happy, then who are we to judge, right? Wink. Lastly, another weird thing about Westbrook's fashion choices is that he is also often seen wearing consistent and repetitive patterns, but that's not even the weirdest part. Rather, he is often seen in similar poses every time he is showcasing these clothes. Interesting, huh? Conclusively, it is not a surprise that Westbrook's bold fashion choices have garnered him quite a lot of attention and sparked discussions and debates. But it's good to remember that in the end, all these fashion choices are a way for stars such as Westbrook to showcase their individuality and self-expression, and needless to say, we're all here for it. Number 2. James Harden. At number 2, we have another NBA star, James Harden. While Harden is more famously recognized and known for his signature beard, one fashion choice that could have ended his beard's fame and career is the pink suit that he wore to an event. Wink. Yup, you heard that right. The instance occurred outside the game when Harden was seen wearing a pink suit. And while the bright color and bold pattern of the suit not only made a statement but also showed that Harden isn't afraid to take risks in his personal style, it is still considered to one of the weirdest choices in the mildest words that fans will never forget. Number 3. LeBron James. Next up, at number 3, we have LeBron James. And while James is known to be one of the most fashionable players in the league, this denim suit is definitely one of his weirdest fashion choices yet. That's right, in fact there have been some conflicting views about this choice of James, as some believe that the denim fabric is unexpected and adds a casual twist to the traditional suit look and is more of a head-turner than weird. While others believe that nope, it's definitely not a head-turner and belongs in the weird list category. What do you think? Another thing, can you recall that we asked you in the beginning of this video if you knew the name of the NBA star who made headlines for his unique fashion choices in the past, but regretted wearing what he wore later on? Well, to answer this question, yes, you guessed it. The player we are specifically talking about is indeed LeBron, who has discussed his regret at some of his fashion choices in the past. Here's what he had to say when asked if he had any advice for his younger self on the night of the draft. "I would tell him to pick a smaller size in that suit," he said, referencing to the fit of his draft night suit, which was not as well made and did not do justice to his physique at all. Number 4. Steph Curry. At number 4, we have Steph Curry, who is known for his killer moves on the court. But again, that is not all what Curry is known for. That's correct, so if you haven't seen this tutu he wore outside of the game, you are definitely in for a surprise. Curry wore the tutu to a charity event, which not only shows his unique and weird fashion choice, but also shows that he has a sense of humor and is not afraid to have a little bit of fun while dressing up. And needless to say, NBA fans all root for a humorous fashionista who also happens to be an ace in NBA games, right? Number 5. Dwayne Wade. Up next, we have another fashionista in the game, Dwayne Wade. Wade is a fashion icon and is known to always make a statement with his style. However, even fashionistas can make weird mistakes sometimes, right? One of the weirdest fashion choices he made was when he wore a jumpsuit on the red carpet, which did help him in proving that he is not afraid to experiment with his wardrobe, but still was very weird to see. Number 5. Shaquille O'Neal. Up next, we have the top G, Shaquille O'Neal, who is known for his towering height and impressive skills on the court. But his fashion choices are definitely noteworthy as well. One of the weirdest fashion choices he made was when he wore a denim suit, which did show that he can rock any look, even the most unusual one, but it still was choice that O'Neal should have probably avoided at best. Number 6. Kevin Durant. And last but not the least, we have Kevin Durant, an NBA star who is known for his impressive scoring abilities and weird fashion sense alike. This fur coat is one of his weirdest fashion choices yet, but it did help him to showcase his personal style, so good for him. These are just a few examples of the unique and sometimes bizarre fashion choices made by NBA stars, which proves that these athletes are not just talented on the court, but also in the fashion world, pushing boundaries and experimenting with a personal style. However, at times these choices can either be a hit or at other times a complete miss. With that said, that's it for our video on the weirdest fashion choices of NBA stars. Which one of these choices do you think could be considered trendy, and which ones do you think are completely meh? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, if you like to keep yourself updated about the latest news in the football world, NBA news and upcoming events, like and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit that notification button as well. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Until then, ciao!